And it says we're live. Let's see. Let's make sure this thing got on YouTube. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna turn my ringer off.
All right. Looks like we got 3 people.
That was fast. Very, very fast.
All of us?
Okay. Oh, all of us? I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's just.
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
All right. Well, so anyways, everybody. Of course, as it says Michelle on there. So that's who we got going here, man. Promise you guys to talk to you guys, and sorry it took so long. It took a little while. We had to get set up and everything. StreamYard's kind of a pain in the ass, so but we got Michelle here, and she wants to talk about Johanna, and a little bit of documentation here. Now I got it in screen, so we'll be trying to roll through this, trying to keep up with her as she's talking about that. But yeah, for those of you guys listening, here you go.
It's pretty straightforward. I'm not going to drag this into a big old thing. But back in March of 2020, Hunter UK, LVSA, and myself were starting to go through a list of names and see where people were today, who they are, verify, their information. And Johanna was on that list. And we had to do some digging. And there are some things that I take issue with, and I will explain why. So in a lot of the witness statements that we received, and in the witness statements that we received from LVMPD, we got a statement from Johanna Magnusock. She worked at the essential store at the Luxor and claimed to have 2 run-ins with Stephen Paddock. Once he was looking for like eyeglass repair kit. Yeah. And then another time was for charger cords for cell phones. At any rate, we discovered later in March of this year that was not the correct last name for that individual. She wasn't Johanna Magnusock. She's actually Johanna Mendoza. And that typically wouldn't really set off too much of a red flag for me, except for we found out that she's married to an LVMPD officer, which, I don't want to jump to conclusion, but it could be.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, jumping to conclusions. There could be a question of integrity, and there could be a question of how accurate that information was, or what have you, because
just say this broad was married to an LVMPD.
Yeah, married to an LVMPD.
This broad was married to an LVMPD officer, which is strange.
Right, which just brings up more questions, which I think is my job lately, is just bringing up more and more questions rather than finding any answers.
That's Vegas.
Yeah, that's Vegas.
That's Vegas.
That's how you know you're in it.
Every answer is more questions.
But if we go ahead and scroll down. If we're scrolling down in the information, it's just proof of.
What are you looking for?
I'm just showing what we got. Yeah, the wedding dates, verification that she was married. He was in the Marine Corps. That's cool. He worked for LVMPD as a patrol officer in 2017. By 2018, he was working for the corrections department as a guard or something along that line.
Are you gonna post the Google Docs on this?
So they
can see them.
They're all there.
No, you're gonna post.
Oh yeah, I can.
Or do you want me to post in the comments?
Yeah, I can post a link. I just have to modify it, if they can view or edit or whatever. I just view it. 2018, 2019, he was a guard, and then I'm still working on verifying his employment, but there is somebody that works at Mandalay Bay that has a very similar name to her husband, and her husband is no longer employed with LVMPD. So it's always interesting to see how many officers come to the hotel after their time with the department. but it's all just very suspect.
I have an echo? What? Oh, you know what? Mute myself.
So to start all over.
I'm muted right here. Man, it says I'm muted. I don't know. That's all right. Go ahead.
So yeah, no, I mean that's it in a nutshell. Is we have witness statements from persons who've had their name changed, who are married to LVMPD officers, and the other thing about that is in her statement she gives the name of 2 other employees, and for the life of us we can't find either one of those people exist. And I can find anything on just about anybody with very little information. I know there was a girl named Chantel, and the only one I could find in America with this, first and last name online, lives on the East Coast and works in like finance or something. So I have access to LexisNexis database through my school, so I try to get.
And that's a husband, right? That's a picture of the husband?
Yeah, that's a picture of her husband.
And her, right? Isn't that a picture of her? And
No, that's him and a buddy, and there's a sign there that says Vegas Strong. So I guess they were hiking up here in the hills somewhere and put that up there.
He's a chick.
Where? That guy.
In that picture. That's not a guy. That's
Is
a
it?
chick,
Oh, I don't know. No, I think it's a guy. My eyes are bad. I think it's a guy.
Oh, my
But yeah, so I just, because there was the Vegas tie in there. And then as you scroll down, I picked some other pictures out. There are links to like slideshows for wives of LVMPD and things like that. And then the last picture I included was pretty interesting because she's not afraid of using an AR-15 with a thigh holster. It's pretty badass. There's actually video there too if anybody wants to click on that once you guys get the link. But all
that guy's actually the same microphone. So I get this information out to you guys.
We're in the right place to do it.
And we have a really shitty internet connection, right? So that's why you may have some issues. We may have some issues. Things may be going in and out, having fun. But, that's basically what she had to share with you. You got anything else on that?
No, that's about it to unpack on that end. I'm sure there's other stuff also, but it just it's always interesting to see the information that we receive versus the information we verify.
It's not a shotgun. What'd you say it was a shotgun?
I didn't say it was a shotgun. I said
this is also comfortable as a shotgun.
Oh no. There's a video. Yeah, no. I think there's a video there where she's actually firing a shotgun. Okay. I don't know why I would do that. I was military. I know freaking better than that, but
okay. So, well, it's gonna sound bad, I guess. There's not a lot we can do about that because the internet up here sucks ass. I mean,
they don't know where we're at.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Truth Seeker.
We'll let you know. Yeah, I'm gonna do another video in a couple days here and kind of go over a little bit of this as far as our location. But because I am in Vegas. I am in Vegas right now, and so I'll kind of go over a little bit of my Vegas trip, like I always do when I'm done here. And again, I don't have a lot set up, so I can't even hear what the hell's going on here as far as audio issues or any issues like that. So
we're just winging it, and
glad to see you. Truth Seeker's happy to see you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm not even. I don't even have YouTube open right now.
You can go to this.
Oh yeah.
And you can open the comments. You can see the comments.
Oh, were there? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I didn't even know that.
So
I've never used it.
And but yeah, we just figured we just wanted to get that information out, and that she found Johanna. As far as of course, Johanna's the chick that was supposedly in the essential store at the Luxor. I'll take it straight up, right?
Yeah. No, I was gonna say about the VIP check-in thing. You talk about that at all?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Hi,
Matt.
So, like I said, we can do another actual stream later, but about stuff like that. But yeah, so Johanna was, there's a report from Johanna that says she saw Paddock twice in the Luxor Essential Store. I'll tell you straight up, man, I've walked Mandalay Bay to Luxor. That's a hell of a fucking walk. I mean, that is a long walk, especially for an old man. It doesn't take that long. I believe I timed it at about 5.5 minutes from one city to the other. Yes, I did find the VIP check-in. I'll, like I said, I think I'm going to do another little. I think I'll do a stream when I get back, and I'll explain a lot of what's been found since I've been here, what I've been doing here. But I just wanted to get this out. This was kind of the whole purpose behind this was the Johanna stuff, and.
I mean, I would love if they would just take all of those interviews that we all know were recorded and simply release them. But I don't know how many of you have heard this story, but I did call September 29th, and I talked to one of the public information officers down there, LVMPD, who told me that, oh, those were recorded over. All of them. So apparently digitally recorded media is recorded over. And I was also told that she digs through the box every time for the request that we have looking for evidence and can't find what we're looking for. So,
of course, yeah. Very cooperative.
Their lawyers are crazy. They're always very reliable. Like I always know I'm going to get a letter from the lawyers. Yeah.
Oh, wow. They're
yeah. I'm interested to see if I sent one now, if I'd still get the open investigation thing.
Right.
I mean, that's their main claim is it's can't be released because there's still ongoing investigation. Which, if there is, I would like to be privy to what that investigation is, and that's it.
You know what's true? That has absolutely nothing to do with the stream. So sorry, guys. I'm gonna talk behind your backs here for a minute, right to your face. But that is interesting.
Oh, it's been a while.
It's been a while. I'll talk about that later. I don't want to talk about that while I'm here. But,
Xander was told by the PIO that there's no more crime scene photos taken, but that there were no more crime scenes taken. They're fucking crazy. Like I mean.
Yeah, those aren't real crime scene photos, man. I mean, those crime scene photos are kind of a mess. I mean, personally,
I mean, I was going back and forth between. I was going back and forth with Officer Hatfield too about the ballistics reports and about.
Officer Hatfield. Hatfield. Okay.
He's in.
I'm thinking Hartfield. I'm sorry.
I think he's like an older, he's the PIO, another public information officer down there. But Larry Hatfield. But I was mainly looking to get verification that they had input all of the ammunition that was collected into the system that they use to nationally compare, see if there was the same ammunition or whatever used in other crimes or what have you. But really, he died?
Hartfield.
Oh, Hartfield. I was like, what?
Yeah,
no, we're talking.
She's talking about something completely.
Yeah, no, he's the guy I'm talking about is another PIO, Larry Hadfield. He's a police officer at Metro. He handles information over their dissemination or whatever. But apparently I just don't get the information I want, like where bullets went, if similar ammunition was used in other crimes, or
Yeah, don't listen to me because I don't call police and do stuff like that. These are the people that are doing.
Make it sound.
These are the people doing the real work. I'm lazy. I just talk shit and comment on things.
I just love how we still have evidence coming out from FBI reports from 100 years ago, and we don't have digital recordings from 3 years ago.
JFK. So shit's just always coming down. It's always right around the corner. Everything's always right around.
I heard it was James Franco or something.
Yeah. There's all kinds of. I don't even want to get into those conspiracies, but yeah, guys, that was kind of what she wanted to get out there. That she kind of dug into Johanna's background a little bit.
Oh, True Seekers! You said that you were working with a different PIO. but have been talking. Oh, so that one passed away, or I didn't know. I'm not
No,
privy
she
to a
says
heart.
different.
She
She said it's not the Hatfield guy she was talking
Oh,
to. So
okay, gotcha.
that's
Yeah, I don't know.
what she's talking about.
We lost. What was her name? Laura. We lost her. She just vanished. But she had like a whole Air Force career and another career, and then I think LVMPD was her third career. So, but we dealt with her for a long time, and then just one day she was no longer. They said they didn't know who she was.
Yeah, I said, I called a minute ago, the boss called the LVMPD and say, hey, I want some information. That wasn't me. That wasn't my thing. Plus, I don't live access.
Well, I don't care. I'm like, yeah. Well, I don't know. Right now, I'm just upset about the FBI thing. Oh, to give an update on the FBI request, they had told me that it was pushed back till June. I think I told people that, you know, individually or whatever if they ask. But I had spoken with an officer previously who had said if they had pieces of information, they could give that to me like in waves versus just one big drop. But now whenever I call, I get an email response like 4 days later. I don't even get a human being on the phone anymore. So, I mean, it may be a June wait, but I'll still keep plugging away trying to get a hold of an actual human being down there in Virginia.
And see, Drew Seeker's got all the stuff, man. She made a little hard drive that she got one back, so.
Of what?
Of all
the LVM
drops.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, so that was, that's kind of what we came out here for. There's going to be other stuff that I actually want to talk about, but not at this moment. I'll go into a little bit of that. I'll explain a little bit of that, but yeah, I mean, the thing with Johanna and his trip to the what do you got?
No, my phone number changes like every 2 weeks, so there's no possible way they have my phone number flagged. I don't think.
What's it tagged to your name?
Well, I mean, I'll call block it. I don't care. I'll use a friend's phone, but yeah, I was calling during business hours, but I guess they're on skeleton crew because of COVID. In terms of like front end stuff.
Yeah, right now we're out in the office and stuff. So
yeah,
the guy's probably working from home and probably not really working very hard.
We just need those boxes here.
That's 2020. We're now we all work from home and we really don't do shit anymore. Welcome a couple times.
Oh yeah. You probably have several. I'll go ahead and I'll message you the last one I called you from is my good number. So I have like a Google Voice number too for people I have to vet still. Make sure they're not.
Yeah, but I will say this: the thing is, we have to go a little more into the Johanna, timeline as far as the timeline goes. And I know, this was the thing Hunter was working on pretty hardcore, and his whole idea behind it was that he did not have the time to match with the door locks to make it all the way to Luxor. And as I said, Luxor is at least a 5.5 minute.
Well, I'm wondering if also because there's the Essential Store in Mandalay Bay that's on, like if you see it, it's under the sign that says like Luxor, blah blah blah. I'm wondering if it was just like this loose, like I was at the Essentials, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
that's my main problem is this has been a really important case and people are just kind of like fast and loose with the information they give, and it could be accurate, it could be less than accurate, but we're just gonna go with it.
I mean, with the Luxor, there's a couple stores that match the idea of an essential store, but they're not actually named essential.
Oh no, this one.
And
Hunter had it cross matched and it. No, yeah, and see that was my problem with Johanna is that I want if her comments or statement was throwing things off, and I wanted to know like who she was, if she would have any motivation to like change her story or give misinformation. And well, I mean, being married to an officer there could possibly act as a conflict of interest.
Yeah, it's just strange, but there's also the thing is there's also a tram that that's here. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So essential stores within the Mandalay Bay. They are called essential stores in the Mandalay Bay, and in fact, they're just called essentials. Now I remember, I was always talking shit, saying that there was no essential store within the Luxor, because if you do a Google search for essential store, nothing would come up for the Luxor. It would come up in, I believe, New York, and Mandalay Bay. So obviously, those exist. When you look at the Luxor, it's a little bit different, and eventually I looked up, and I don't know how I got to it, but I eventually got to this thing where it was Luxor Essential. So it was
okay. Yeah.
So the search was, I wasn't searching for the right thing. And so eventually I found that there at least was a place called Luxor Essentials up to last year. We walked over there, and, last time I walked over there, I think was last year was they have a store called 24/7, I believe it's called, and that is basically an essential store. It's a market. It's a little bit market. It's the same thing for the essential store. But today, I went and walked a little further through that, and you actually have a place that's just called the market, and it looks exactly the same as any other essential store. Whether they rebranded anything or these things are just branded differently in name, but when you walk by them, the signs don't say what the actual name of the store is because of signage or whatever the case may be. I don't know, but I did look up a while back. Luxor Essentials, those stores did exist. The problem is the timeline doesn't really work, and that was the main issue there, is the timeline, and that's because. I forget what the exact. I didn't pull up the timeline to do this. It's kind of like I said, hodgepodge here. But you have two modes of transportation really to get there. I mean, to get there efficiently, and that's either walking to the Luxor, which, like I said, is about a 5.5-minute route. Just walking, and then you have a tram. But see, the tram is down because of COVID right now.
I don't think they're going to reopen either. I heard something about.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, the tram's been down, but the tram was, I believe, working in 2017, so that was a possibility. And the timing on that tram, I have no idea. I have no way of knowing. I have no idea. I don't know how long you have to wait to get onto the tram.
Yeah, I don't know.
How many cycles they do,
Well, I mean, I think as soon as it all started happening, I think it got shut down. I mean, there was no movement from it. RTC, the bus line was moving, but nothing else.
Well, I mean, but in 2017 on October 30th or whatever this, I don't even remember.
Oh, they don't even. So
That's Scott.
I actually, well, I go to Mandalay Bay occasionally, and I will talk to the security guards and things, and I actually put in for 2 jobs at MGM Properties. I was hired twice for security, went through the whole process, and then I was let go before my first day for some reason. But come to find out now, as a result of the shooting, that while all properties before 2017 would interchange security guards, now Mandalay Bay has their own set of security guards, and they are union, and the rest of them are not, which is all thanks to, I think, Campos and that whole situation with the union president being his mouthpiece.
Yes, it would be your representation during court.
Right. So I guess the positive thing is Mandalay Bay security got a union, but the rest of the property is still very separate, like MGM Grand and. I
don't know how the legalities work as far as
Verdara. And then they're also good too, yeah.
Yeah. So basically what you're saying is, MGM acts as like one large corporation, in Vegas for the most part, and so and I think this is the way it works is, if you work for the MGM, you work for the MGM, and they can shuttle you off to
anywhere,
properties within. Whatever scope of area that they, have you in. So, if you're an MGM security in Vegas, you can be at the Luxor today, you be at the Mandalay Bay tomorrow, you be at the MGM next week, and you can probably, according to Campbell's statement, I think he even kind of reiterated that he'd never been in the hallways before.
Yeah.
That was new to him. So he was probably guarding the essential store before that.
I don't know. Now it's super weird how security works at the hotel now. It's just very, either they're hanging out in the outside in an alcove just chilling, or there's one in a chair somewhere in a random hallway just hanging out. And
yeah, so things changed at this point. Now where the security guards were interchangeable, now it seems that Mandalay Bay has their own separate security force.
And from what I heard, there was a big turnover after 2017 where a lot of the security isn't security anymore. I mean, obviously a lot of them were scared to death that night, but then, MGM has pretty much cleaned house completely now due to COVID. People that are on furlough aren't coming back, but there's hiring fairs going on right now. They have like 500 positions that they're filling for their property. So, I mean, people come and go every day. I think they're just like, let's get rid of everyone who knows anything,
Yeah, who knows? I mean, I don't know if it's that nefarious, but yeah, I guess it's fun.
Well, no, I think their main thing right now is like, we can hire people for so much cheaper if we just,
Yeah, it's possible. But I mean, now that they're unionized, who knows how that's working out.
It sounds flimsy at best. I was like, have you been to a union meeting? No.
Unions get funny. So, but anyways, yeah. I mean, if any of you have any questions for Michelle, she's here.
And it doesn't happen often.
Yeah, I don't know when else you're going to be able to hammer on her, but I think we had 8 people in here or something like that. I don't know, but as valet, I didn't quit. A lot of valets quit.
Well, they had actually the way that it was stated was strange. They said the valet process was semi-automated now, and they got rid of a bunch of them.
Well, I mean, they didn't need them in COVID.
Oh no, but I'm saying since like between 2018 and 2020, they had automated a part of the process. There's valet now.
I don't think so. No, I mean, we were down there. We saw baggage guys. I didn't see nobody.
Oh yeah, concierge. Concierge is here, but yeah, maybe not. I don't. Oh, you know what? They won't because they have to be inside the car and you can't disinfect it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I don't think they have valets still.
Yeah, and I think that's probably why they're not charging for parking and everything either. Like you don't. Yeah.
So they could have technically shit-canned them all, not worried about it, and then rehire them. If they need to later. Yeah. They don't even probably know if they're coming back.
No, I'm a part of one of the employee groups, and everybody's like confused and everything's up in the air and nobody's got an official word about anything. All they know is their job is posted online and nobody's been called back yet.
Oh, okay.
So,
I mean, I heard they're hurting for employees though.
Oh yeah, no, there's a job fair. I'm going to like the 6th, and just to see what's what, and it's like the 4th, 5th, and 6th at the convention center. They need so many people that they're just having an event.
Yeah, but that's all because COVID and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, I do plan on doing another one of these in a couple days here. There's just a lot of stuff I don't really want to talk about right now. But I definitely got some interesting shit. Not a lot, but it's all same things. I've been to Mandalay Bay before, so it doesn't really change that much. But it is what it is. Anyways, but yeah, so she just wanted to tell you about the Johanna.
Oh, wait, they were saying, but no, I was reading the True Seekers comment all the way through. Is Mandalay Bay was treating them like they had blame in the whole pat. Yeah, they're gonna want to point fingers at somebody. But that would be concierge. It wouldn't even be the valet. And the problem is like vehicle going missing for like 4 hours. Like, when you go to park a vehicle and then
that was strange.
That was weird. But I know that whoever leaked the photo, I think they quit right away, and then some guy got like I don't know. There was a whole thing, but
I never went into that stuff. But I mean, it'd be interesting to go find the parking spot.
But I think the guy that quit, I think he like had to change his name and a bunch of stuff. I think that the guy.
Talking about the guy from
the valet leak.
Was he a valet or was the leaker?
Yeah. Like moved states and changed his name and like hiding. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, they were blaming the security question. I think maybe they're trying to blame anybody at that point. I don't remember them going after the valet guys publicly, but.
Well, let me tell you, like people don't, unless you were in Vegas the night it was happening and watching live news coverage, nobody had seen like the amount of chaos and like security fleeing, like not trying to help anybody. Like it was bad, and it only aired that night, and I never seen that footage ever again. I really wish I had the wherewithal to record that stuff, because yes, that's who I'm talking about. Yeah.
Well, yeah, he wasn't a valet though. He was
that was the
baggage handler or whatever.
Concierge.
Yeah, well, they have baggage handlers, and then they have bellhops.
Oh, bellhops. That's
They're
right.
calling them bellhops, I believe, in baggage handlers. And I don't even know the difference between the two. I guess the bellhop brings the bags into the, I'm guessing, brings them into the actual building, and then the baggage handlers bring them up to your room and chuck them in your room. But I don't know. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had him confused. I thought he was a valet.
Yeah, well, he's the one they called the liar in the report, you know. That was the LVP went after him. You know, but they said he was a liar in the report.
In parentheses, they're all wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah.
Yeah, you're full of shit. But
Yeah.
no, I think he actually was, because that guy in one of the days he said he dealt with Paddock. You had two other reports of two guys saying they dealt with Paddock, and I believe that might have been the day that we actually have footage.
See, the news reports call him a valet. She said, "I'm not that crazy." See.
Oh, did they? Oh, okay. Oh, shit, I didn't think he was a valet. I thought he was a package guy.
Yeah, I thought so, because he had access to like the computer screens and stuff. I think I think he did the screen grab.
This is the guy that moved to Hawaii and took off.
He did, because 4chan was like
and said in the report that he. I thought he had said in the report that he'd seen Paddock on two different occasions. One, he had the woman with him.
Oh, I don't.
And that was
Yeah.
Yeah, it was two separate occasions, but separate people. Oh, was it a different guy? Because I thought that was
there was a couple. Well, there was the receipt leak. There was the valet leak.
I don't know who leaked the receipts of the valet and stuff. I just remember, the report had the one guy who, took off to Hawaii.
The receipt was Tony Hernandez and.
Oh yeah, Tony Hernandez and that.
The valet. We don't know the valet.
Yeah, his story didn't mention narrative, but and honestly, one of those was the one who the guy said he'd seen Paddock on two different occasions. I believe one of those occasions they called him a liar, but you could also call him a liar because we had the footage, if I remember right, from that day, and that footage had Colleen on it, and Sanchez, I believe, was the other name.
Mm-hmm.
And so you see the other two guys. You see two guys on video, and I'm guessing that's Colleen Sanchez because it did look like a Mr. Murray, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, but he was.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he was so good at bringing shit in a little bit at a time, like using the valet, using self park, bringing some stuff one day and more. Yeah, but that when they're asking concierge or valet or whatever, how much shit did he bring up? Well, a couple bags, not that much. Well, yeah, it's because he was breaking it up over time. And he probably did it at different times of day, too, when he knew night shift was there and then one day shift was there. So, you never thought that there was that much.
I just think, because, like I said, one of those days when this guy was saying that he dealt with Paddock, it was, we had video. So we know he brought up a lot of shit that day. The other day, we don't.
Yeah, but every time I'm down on the strip, though, like if I'm at the hotel, I'm looking at what people are bringing into the rooms, and it is ridiculous. Like some of these people have like 15, 20 friggin' suitcases with them. It's common. I was actually surprised to notice how much stuff people brought up to their rooms.
You parked the shooter's car on Saturday. Yeah, I'd have to go look through it. I mean, because you're kind of taking us off into a direction that I wasn't really ready for.
You're always ready.
And I don't have the report in front of me, so I'm not really looking at this. But it seems to me that on one of those days when that dude said he was with, he had Paddock, he was drunk, he was with some chick. We had two other baggage handlers that they were, the ones that dealt with him that day. We had video of someone dealing with them that day. So yeah, I don't know about that. I'd have to look at it again. But I want to check that out. think that's what the deal was with that. That's why I kind of discounted that guy myself and said, yeah, he's probably the LVMPD might actually be right about that one. And we had a lot of people saying some strange shit that night.
I just need a time machine. That's all.
Yeah.
Experience it firsthand, and
Yeah.
then we'll.
Yeah, was
he?
He was at the concert.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Oh, Saturday night. So that was the night prior.
That was the night prior.
Yeah.
But still,
I wasn't here yet. I got there on Sunday.
I'm a Jack's country fan. That's interesting.
Country's the business. That's why.
Yeah. I agree, man. We want to make some money. Open a country bar. But
I want to be a cowboy.
yeah. Anyway, but I think we're good on that. I mean.
Yeah. Saturday.
Yeah. I don't know. You guys got anything else? Got any questions? Anything like that? Anything exciting? How's your life? What? Cost me money here.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, gasp.
Yeah. That's
Mini bar cookies are expensive.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, if we got any questions or anything like that, I mean, I said I don't have the report in front of me, so I'm not necessarily completely ready for this, but
yeah, and I've had an off day, but I wanted to get this out there.
Weird day.
Tell LVSA hello for me. He's probably on here.
All right. Well, I guess we're good then, guys. I just, like I said, we should want to get that out to you guys. Show you what she had on Mr. Johanna.
Oh yeah, and we'll post a link to it so you guys can access it if you want on your own.
Yeah, look at that. You can plug me, and I'll get some out there. But yeah, once she doctors this up and it takes all the doxing information out, yeah, we'll post those.
I don't think it's all the stuff that I posted is public knowledge or public record or publicly available. So hopefully I don't get in trouble for anything. But question everything, I guess.
Yeah, man, we're obviously we're in the same place because we're talking on the same microphone, so that's what's going on here. Yeah, I'm in Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm in Vegas.
He came to visit.
Remember, you guys thought I lived here. My garage was in Vegas.
I didn't live here, but now I do.
So, but yeah. Anyways, so yeah, if you guys got anything, otherwise, I think we can shut this down.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Dinner time.
No. Yeah, it's dinner time for sure.
Yeah, so we stopped raiding mini bars.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm going to shut this down. Thank you, guys, and yeah.
Have a great day. Bye.
Stay safe out there. Don't get fucked.
No garage.
No garage today.
I used to think you were LVSA too.
Yeah, I know you did. Yeah, you thought we were the same person. I've been accused of being a lot of people. I've been accused of being Seamer's brother. I've been accused of being LVSA.
When everybody knows he's Brian Shields.
Some dickhead accused me of being a clown one time. Where are you from, Michelle?
I'm originally from Downey, California, and then I moved to Arizona, and then now Las Vegas. Oh no! Oh, I don't give a shit. I'm an open book. I'll tell you everything.
Anyways.
But I bounced around. I was military in 2001 in January, and then I was National Guard, and now I'm in other arenas. So.
Yeah. We just had you stream that. Talking about
Oh.
I don't know. Yeah. True Secret thinks that they say they're the same person.
Oh, do you really?
She used to think we're the same person. Back in the day. That was her thing.
You want to say something?
When everyone was trying to figure out who I was, kind of, they were all trying to pin me on someone else. No. So yeah, I've been LVSA. I was Secret's brother for a while. I was a clown. One person accused me of that shit. Yeah, I've been everybody. So yeah, that's all bullshit. Yeah, people don't know me. Yeah, whatever. But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna shut this down, guys. Because I'm actually kind of getting hungry. It's dinner time. But yeah, stay safe out there. This world fucking sucks. And
On that note.